Following the Raw podcast episode, TJ Holmes and Amy Robach advise couples to not record your fights. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes have some counsel for other couples. The former co-anchors of GMA3, What You Need to Know, Amy and TJ, addressed their prior podcast recording where they openly discussed their relationship troubles in the most recent edition of their podcast, which was released on Thursday. The highly charged episode, which debuted on Tuesday, saw Robach, 50, label Holmes, 46, moody and confront him about his communication kinks. It was filmed as a surprise for both Robach and iHeartRadio producers. In their most recent episode, Robach asked Holmes if he would advise other couples to videotape their arguments. Holmes shot back, "Hell no." The host then acknowledged that the fight they had on the show had spawned at least one and maybe two other altercations. Nobody wants that person to admit, I told you, or I was right, so if you're not in a good place already, that makes someone an even larger A than they were during the battle. Nobody desires that, he declared. Holmes continued, "We weren't listening to it back to try to call each other on something. In essence, we were listening to it and processing it as producers, and I must admit that after listening to it again, I was even more angry with you than I had been during the actual exchange. I found that to be upsetting," Robach said. "I don't think I want to videotape our argument ever again because if I upset you the first time, it seems like you get angrier or more upset over time. It wasn't to my liking." Holmes said, "I didn't like it," and disclosed that the two had to listen to the podcast at least 5 times. "In essence, we were alleviating a trauma," he stated.